Today I'm going to make elderflower cordial. It's one of my most favourite things, and elderflowers are just coming into bloom. So the ingredients you'll need is a kilo of granulated sugar, 55 grams of citric acid. I buy a big tub because I use it quite regularly. 4 lemons, but mine are super big, so I've only got 3. 20 elderflower heads and 1.5 litres of hot water. So to start the process, I've got scales underneath here so I can see how much is going in. So I need 1.5 kilos of boiling hot water. Then add a kilo of sugar. So pour it in. Give it a good stir to dissolve the sugar. And then you have to leave the sugar and the water to cool down before you do the rest of the process. So I've stirred the sugar and the water together, and I have a cover, but if all you've got is a clean tea towel, then use that. So I'm just going to pop that over the top and leave that to cool down. I've zested the lemons, I've sliced them, I've also taken the elderflowers off the stalk. And just to give you a little bit of an idea, the hardest thing about getting the elderflowers off is just cut them towards the end. You don't have to get all the stalks off, but just make sure you get most of them off. If you have a little bit of stalk on it, it won't make too much difference. So just slide them into the bowl. Push it all off with the knife, make sure you get it all in there. And pop the citric acid in as well. Sounds really scary with citric acid, but it's what you have in tomatoes to preserve them. Give it a really good stir. Everything off. Pop the cover over and leave it for 2 days. Give it a stir in between. The lemons and elderflowers have been in here for 2 days, flavouring it. It smells absolutely amazing. So what we need to do is need to remove most of the elderflowers and the lemons, and then we can drain it into the bottles. So just scoop it out, give it a bit of a squeeze so you don't waste any of the lovely juice. Some people use a muslin bag to drain it. I've got a really fine sieve, so either. I just find a sieve much easier and much easier to wash afterwards as well. You won't get it all out, but you just want to scoop out as much of the lemon and the elderflower as you can with your hands. Oh, there we go, and it's quite sticky and drippy, so it's good to have a tea towel. So I'm just going to scoop up some of the liquid to get us started, and I've got bottles that I'm reusing, plastic bottles. I've got a sieve and I've got a funnel, and you just pour it in. So this is made 5 bottles. It doesn't keep indefinitely, so what I do is I have 1 bottle in the fridge that I'm drinking, and the other 4 bottles I will put in the freezer and use them as and when I want to use them. Elderflowers are just in season in Kent at the moment, so there's plenty of time to be getting them. If you're not sure about how to identify them, then, you know, Google it, look online. They're really, Elderflower Cordial is fantastic not just to have as a cordial, but I have it with lemonade, with fizzy water. It's nice with gin. You can put it in with wine, sparkling wine, cider. I've even put it in pudding. So when I cook gooseberries, I often put a little bit of cordial in with it because the flavour is absolutely amazing. It's one of my most favourite things to do, and it is the epitome of this time of year. So I highly recommend that you give it a go, and it is a fraction of the cost of what it would cost you to buy a bottle in the shops. So if you like what you see and you'd like to see more, please subscribe to my channel.